Okay, this is a review of the Petzl NAO 2.0. This is a performance headlamp brought to you from Bulgaria. Believe it or not, who would have guessed they made anything in Bulgaria, but apparently they make these. The company started out in France, then they moved to Bulgaria. Anyway, this little box here included the unit, the battery, and the charger cord. The charger is powered by USB. You stick it in the computer and you put the end of the battery in there like that. It takes about 5 hours to charge. Let's see, I had it on since this morning, about 4 hours. This is the unit itself. The battery goes in the back like this. This up like this in a triangle fashion. Jam the battery up in there till it clicks. Pull the little cord around the side and plug it in like that. Doesn't look like much, sure doesn't feel like much on the head, but it's, it's fairly comfortable for short-term use. It's a little heavy in the back, it's got the heavy battery. This doesn't feel too bad at all. These things, I don't know, I think they're just about useless, but they keep your head from sweating. They don't soak up much sweat. You have a little bit of a band up here in the front, and the band actually goes around the contoured part of the forehead stopper there. But yeah, I've been using this for, somehow that just turned it on. I've been using this for about 2 months now. I've had it since June, July, August. Yeah, I've had it just about 2 months. And there are some good things, there are some bad things. This one says, the box says, it is 575 lumens. Don't believe that, because it's only 575 lumens for the briefest instant as it hits the very peak of this chart, and it goes for like 6 seconds or something. It's just, it's a scam as far as that. It is not 575 lumens because 90% of the time it's down around 300 lumens, which is okay. I'm not complaining. It's actually enough light for what I need it for. So what I need it for is that I do, I look for snakes at night and other wildlife, in the rainforest here in Thailand. So I need it for hours at a time. Does it work for hours at a time? Not on high setting, it doesn't. It works for about an hour and a half at the high setting on manual. That's what I need it for when I'm looking for snakes. Don't want to step on any snakes or run into any. Don't want anything else to get me. So I have it on high all the time. If you put it on automatic and you put it on reactive lighting, this has some gimmick where it's supposed to guess based on the distance from the light and how much light is getting fed back to it. It has a sensor, how bright it will make it. So it automatically adjusts depending on where your head's looking. If you're looking in the trees are 20 feet away, it will make it brighter. If you're looking down at your feet 6 feet away, it'll make it darker. Just to give you supposedly enough light and the right amount of light, but it's never right on. It's always wrong light. They couldn't possibly guess how much light you wanted for any task, but they made an effort and it's almost okay. I use it if I want to use my headlamp for more than an hour and a half, because it'll go for, I've had it go for at least 3 hours, so it goes at 3 hours on that setting for sure. How long does it really go for? It's listed on the box. I don't know if I believe it. On reactive lighting, max power, it's supposed to go for 6 hours and 30 minutes. That's completely wrong. There's no way in hell it's going to go that long. Max autonomy, which means, I don't know what that means. That's just totally automatic. Let it go as low as it wants to go. It's only going to be shooting out like 290 lumens max, and that'll go for 12 hours and 30 minutes. I couldn't believe that either. So on max power, as I said that I have it, it says it runs for an hour and 30 minutes, and it says it's 430 lumens, so maybe it is. It's bright enough for me, I think. On max autonomy, on constant lighting, which is like low setting basically, at 120 lumens, it'll go for 8 hours. So, if you can deal with those numbers, it's not a bad headlamp. The light quality is exceptional. It's very white light, and I see snakes easily. This is the best headlamp for looking for wildlife, I think, because the light is so much like sunlight. It's even whiter than sunlight. It's almost like flash, but not blue at all. It's really quite nice light. The battery is just, they could have made this so much better, you know. They could have put 2 batteries in here. They have the, they have inside the, I'll never be able to get this off in a reasonable time frame. Let's see. Yes, yeah, the rubber seal just came off. It's not fun to get into this stupid thing. It's not easy. It's not a joy by any means. And I have nothing but bad things to say about the battery. This battery comes out, and they have this stupid little gimmick that will allow you to put 2 AAA batteries in here for a backup, you know, for emergency use. What it results in is about 7 lumens of light. That's all you get, and it'll go probably for the next 6 days at 7 lumens. But you know, if you've ever seen 7 lumens, you couldn't even, you know, the end of a cigarette when it's lit in the dark, that's about 7 lumens. That's about what you're gonna get. So, you know, that's a gimmick, that's junk, that's complete junk. What they did was, they did a proprietary battery and wrapped it with this plastic thing that has some kind of chip in it, so you can't just replace, you can't just pull this battery out, attach it to the top and bottom, positive and negative sides, and just pop it back in here and have another battery to use whenever this one runs out in an hour and a half. You know what you have to do? You have to buy their $60 replacement battery pack. Come on! You are out of your minds, man. $60 I'm gonna pay for one battery and a plastic get-up. Not me, man. I don't know what the hell they're thinking, but I just bought 2 from a German company that's selling them on eBay for like, is it $9 each? $12 each? Something like that. But they're the replacement battery, but they put the chip in it as well, so you could just pop it right in here after this one dies. That's supposed to get here any day. Hopefully it does, and hopefully it works, because I'm sure as hell not paying $60 for this. Petzl has a new one coming out. It's called the Petzl NAO Plus. There's a plus sign at the end, that's all. And they call it reactic technology this time, instead of reactive. And whatever, it's the same thing. It's a little brighter, and it lasts just a little longer. But you know what? It's the same stupid setup with the battery, the one battery. Here's the other thing. So if you have, I can show you, but just trust me that I've already done it. If you have a long cable, so you can, you know, theoretically, if you had the cable end of this, you know, because it's proprietary, right, to plug into this, to have an extension, and they do sell them for $30, you can plug it in, but guess what? This will go on your belt, but it will power this, but it's only to take the battery off of your head. You cannot, like my wife has this massive 30,000 milliamp battery that's like this thick, and it's like heavy, like a sort of like a brick, like a lead brick. But I would be happy to carry that around if I got 9 hours of use out of this thing, because I'll go herping for 9 hours all night, you know. Can't do it, because when you plug the charger into the USB, plug the extension cable into this, as soon as you plug a charger in here, you cannot turn on the light. The light is done. So the battery cannot power, the external battery cannot power this battery or power the whole unit in order to go itself. So it's just, you know, it's junk. It's going the way of Apple stuff, you know, proprietary crap where you have to buy their system in order to get it to work, and you have to buy $60 battery packs to get one more. When these batteries, you know how much these batteries are in Thailand by themselves? They are 150 baht, that's about $5. It's less than $5 US. Hello! I'm not buying it. I'm sure you're not buying it. I don't know who the hell is buying it. These guys represent some of the top ultra runners in the whole world. Kilian Jornet, Emily Forsberg or Fosberg, Dakota Jones, I think probably wears it. You know, all the top people in the whole world wear these stupid things. And they're getting free battery packs anyway. They don't care. They have like 16 battery packs in their bags, so they don't care. It would have cost them, you know, 16 times 60. It would have cost them $1,000 for something like that. They don't care. Anyway, the new one that's coming out is a little better as far as light, a little better as far as battery, a lot more expensive, and also they connect to your iPhone really well. So you have a little program where you can program it and customize the light output settings for you. So I got to look at that closely and see whether or not it works for me or not, but I might be able to knock it down to like 350 lumens, and then maybe it'll last me for 2.5 hours, you know. 3 hours, dare I say? Who knows, right? Anyway, the settings are real easy to get to. Just one click like that, another click, and a long click on either one of those first two settings. So we'll give you a brighter light. So that's it. It's pretty good. The light is awesome as far as the quality of light. I'm really quite happy, even though it was $180, even though I had to pay for shipping and import fee, which was another $60. I'm fairly happy because if I can get these replaceable batteries from this German company on eBay, and I got 2 of them, should come any day. I'm so excited. I hope it works. If that works, then I'm really going to love this light. Otherwise, I'm not going to love it at all. All right, hope that helps. Hope you subscribe, thumbs me up. Cheers.